before we get started on this video, I just wanted to ask you a question. What kind of videos would you like to see? Would you like to see more soap making, bath bombs, lotions, other things? Would you like to see more business related videos on, soap business behind the scenes kind of stuff? Let me know in the comments below and let's get to the making video that I have for you right now. Hey all, welcome back to Triple Goddess Soapery. My name is Angela, and today you're getting a bit of a double feature. I am making snowflake soap along with my Christmas trees. And right here, I just was showing you, I buy a water-soluble titanium dioxide from Windy Point Soap, and it is beautiful. All I do is put my titanium dioxide in a container, a little bit of distilled water, and I swish it around and it dissolves absolutely completely. It's beautiful. I highly recommend their titanium dioxide. I also as well put my micas that I'm going to use in the container I'm going to pour the soap into, because who wants to waste any of that? And I add a little bit of the oils from the soap batter before I put in the lye, and I just mix it up just to, I don't know. I just think it helps blend better, and that's what I do. So that is what we are doing here. I made two types of snowflakes this year. One is teal, silver, and white, and one is gold, silver, and white. Although the gold came out a rose gold, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. Clearly not everybody loves it because they didn't sell as well as the blue ones, but they came out pretty good. So the first soap that we're making is a snowflake. So you can see here I used birchwood, pine, eucalyptus, and peppermint, and I blended them together to try and get a very Christmassy, um, out in the snow kind of woodsy fragrance going on. So that's what I was trying to go with here, and I played around using cotton swabs and different ratios with like one drop at a time, just to figure out my fragrance blend, and I really like the way it turned out, and so do other people. So, so yeah, we're just starting off with the basic blend of oils and butters that I use. I use olive oil, coconut oil, hemp seed oil, palm, as well as shea butter and castor oil. I have been playing around with also adding canola oil just to cut down the cost of the olive oil, which is getting absolutely outrageous, as everybody knows. And here I just ran off and I got my goat's milk powder along with my kale and clay, and I mixed that in. So basically, what I'm doing is I like to get all of my additives into the bucket as much as I can and get them all blended in really well before I put my lye solution in, because you just never know if something's going to accelerate. So this just, helps protect you a little bit. And there was my snowflake mold. I bought these molds years and years and years ago. I want to say 2016 from Michaels, and they were discounted back then. So I have no idea if they are still available, but you can check online. Now into my lye solution, my cooled lye solution, I'm just adding 1 tablespoon per pound of oils of sodium lactate, and that just helps the bars harden up a little bit faster to get them out of the mold. I will say too, especially with the snowflake mold, but with any of my molds, it really helps to get them out of the mold initially if I throw them in the freezer for an hour, and then they just pop right out, and then you don't have to worry about messing up any designs. So that's what I do. And I don't know that I did that for the first round of snowflakes, but the second time I made snowflakes in the rose gold, I did use the freezer, and that worked out really well. And here I'm just checking to make sure there's no separation, and we are good to go. So just splitting off the batter into my 3 different colors, and basically all I do is a drop swirl into each of the mold cavities with my colors. I might try something else at some point, but this batch makes 24 snowflakes, and to be honest, I just simply don't have a bucket that's pourable and precise enough to be able to pour directly to do like an in the pot swirl and then pour, unless I did it a little bit at a time, which I could. But anyway, I like the way they turned out, and so that's all that matters. And I'm just using my immersion blender just to blend in those micas really well. I do find I've read that titanium dioxide needs to be needs to be mechanically blended to blend properly, and I have found that to be the case. So that is what I always make sure to blend it in, and I always try and use the immersion blender to blend in my micas into the rest of my soap batter. I just find that it really benefits. I know a lot of people will hand stir their micas in, but I don't. I think the soaps really benefit from being blended in mechanically with an immersion blender, so that's the reason I do that. So yeah, I'm just pouring in a little bit of batter, about a third of the way in each cavity with each color, and then I go back through with a different color and I drop it in. Then I go back through again with the third color and drop it in. That way, these snowflakes are unique, just like real snowflakes are. No two are the same. And I realize you can't see me off camera there. But yeah, it's a pretty simple soap. I made these last year as well, and they sold really well. I have one customer who loved the fragrance oil that I used last year, which was a little different, but this is quite similar. So I'm hoping that she'll pick up a couple of the stragglers here at the end of Christmas and test this one out. And I will say too that as an aside, right now I'm recording this voiceover on December 19th, and absolutely everything in my online store is on sale for 40% off if you spend $75. So if you spend 75 bucks, your order total is going to come to 45. So that's a great deal if you want to get some stuff to either pamper yourself or someone else. Now, as far as online orders go, it's not going to arrive before Christmas, but if you are local, you'll be able to pick up. And if you are not local, well, you will get it after Christmas and it'll make a great gift for yourself then. So this is what they look like, all poured. And I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I did have to scrape and smooth and tap about 5,000 times, but that is just the way it is. And here we go the next day. Actually, it was probably a few days later that I am unmolding these, and they look absolutely beautiful. I love the way they turned out. And these are, I have to check the website. I think they're about 100 grams a piece, between 85 and 100 grams. And they're just such a nice shape too. They fit really well in the hand just because they're snowflakes. So yeah, I really like them. And this specific color, I made 24 of them, and I think I have 4 or 5 left maybe. And of the rose gold ones, I have more left. So this one was definitely more popular, which surprises me because the rose gold were absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. And I do have some pictures of the rose gold ones at the end for you to see since I didn't actually make them on camera. And here we go. I have some super sparkle white diamonds, biodegradable eco glitter that I'm just going to spritz on. This is one of my favorite glitters to use. It just gives such a beautiful shimmer. And you never have to worry about this glitter because as soon as you get it wet, it just washes right away. And because it's biodegradable, you don't have to worry about it clogging anything or being hard for the environment because it is plant-based and it's just going to eventually dissolve and just rinse right down the sink. And this is what the rose gold ones look like. And personally, they are my favorite. And rolling right in, we are going to make Christmas trees next. Now, because these Christmas trees are all one solid color, I just used a green oxide right into my oils, and I just blended it right in, so it's just easy peasy. Doing the same thing with the sodium lactate here, and just getting the danger water in, and we are going to blend it all up. Also, too, if you have made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. Please consider hitting that like and subscribe button for more soapy content. And if you have any questions about anything specific that I'm doing in the video or anything that I'm using, please leave a comment below and I will make sure to answer those comments as soon as possible. Now, as long as well, I guess let's backtrack for a second. So, the fragrance oil I'm using is a blend of balsam, cedar, and the and Fraser fir, I believe. And I called these soaps, the snowflakes are called Frosty. These soaps, I call them Fraser Valley Fir because I live in BC and the Fraser Valley is in BC, and I thought it was just very clever. So, I also, it's hard to see and I don't think I show the camera, but I have a chunky snowflake glitter from Fizz Fairy, and it's biodegradable, plant-based. And I put them in the bottom of these molds with a spritz of glitter, but because it's plant-based biodegradable glitter and soap gets so hot, the soap batter just ate up that glitter. And you'll see when I unmold them what I mean. There's little holes in the tops of the soap, and it's not because it's an actual hole or an air bubble. It's because that's where the snowflake was. See here? You can see the little dots. Those were snowflakes, and they just got eaten up by the heat of the soap batter. So what I end up doing, and you'll see here soon, I end up spritzing just with my biodegradable glitter, and I ended up also making like 100 of these trees because I got a wholesale order for 75. So I ended up using a silver glitter, a gold glitter, and then my white diamonds mica as my glitter. Anyway, we're getting close to the end here, and I've been rambling on. So again, thank you so much for watching. If I don't post another video before Christmas, I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas and a festive New Year, and you're all safe, happy, and healthy. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you soon.